Welcome back friends. Today's video is on 5 common indoor plants that are best air purifiers by NASA. Before we get to know about these plants, let me tell you something. NASA conducted a study named NASA Clean Air Study in 1989. Their results suggested that common indoor plants may provide a natural way of removing the volatile organic pollutants. You can say like chemicals such as benzene, formaldehyde and trichloroethylene. So now let me give a brief to it. These are the harmful chemicals that is found around us. Like benzene is found in plastics, formaldehyde in facial tissues, trichloroethylene in paints, xylene in rubber and so on. So now let's move on to the video. First plant is snake plant. This is an evergreen perennial plant and it's also known as mother-in-law's tongue. These eliminates cancer-causing pollutants such as benzene, formaldehyde, xylene and toluene, and this comes in different patterns and colors. The supernatural powers of this plant, you can say like it has a low light levels and it needs irregular watering. It doesn't like water much and likes being dry, and especially recommended for beginners as it's easy to care. So I'll show one more variety of this, like you can see here. The disadvantage of this plant is do not overwater it. So next comes the devil's ivy. Devil's ivy is nothing but money plant. Like everyone would be having a money plant in their house for luck. Not only luck, but it also purifies the air. It is also known as pothos. And it's called devil ivy because it's really impossible to kill it. And it eliminates benzene, toluene, xylene and formaldehyde. And this one is a climber which tolerates low light and low humidity, and it also grows in a rapid rate. And while coming to the leaves, it's dark green in color, so it has a dark you can see like green foliage and yellow variegations in it. You can see like it can survive in a jar of water, and the disadvantage of this plant is do not overwater it because the root gets easily rotten. So next which comes on our list is the famous one, which is aloe vera. So basically this aloe vera is in every household now because of its medicinal value and skincare value. It's basically a succulent and purifies the air which is of formaldehyde and benzene. So basically the supernatural power of this plant is it tolerates low light and doesn't require more water. And the disadvantage of this plant is the same like the two. Do not overwater it because in some cases you would see your aloe vera turning into yellow or like it becomes sloggy. It's due to overwatering. Next comes the peace lily. I would recommend this as the best air purifier because it purifies nearly 5 chemicals such as trichloroethylene, benzene, xylene, formaldehyde and ammonia. And this is a plant with broad dark green leaves and a white flower like I have shown here. The superpower of this plant is it really tolerates low light and loves humidity. So always keep it moist. So you have to water it regularly. And the disadvantage of this plant is the same. Do not overwater it. So next comes the red edge Dracaena. So there are different types of Dracaena here. This is a red edged one. The superpower of this plant is it's easy to grow and only requires indirect sunlight and not too much water. Talking about the appearance, the stalk is naked and it looks like a palm structure, and the top is reddish green foliage. It eliminates chemicals such as trichloroethylene, benzene, xylene and formaldehyde. And the disadvantage is do not overwater it. And one more disadvantage is do not keep in direct sunlight as the edges tends to get burnt. So these are the 5 indoor plants which are common, and for efficient air cleaning you can keep at least 5 to 6 indoor plants in a room. And that's it all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, click the bell icon and share.